What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Seema. If you see smoke, run. No, I'm just kidding. It's the incense. What are you guys doing? In this video, I wanted to talk about some stuff that I've been realizing lately because I can and because I feel the need to share this with you. So I'm realizing literally that it's all about how you feel. It's all about vibration. Vibration is the only thing that actually matters. Like, we think that we need to work super hard in order to acquire things, and while that might be true, it's important to work in alignment. So you have to have you have to work backwards. So you have to work from the end goal, whatever it might be. So you have to be in alignment with what you want to acquire, meaning that you have a set of steps that you have orchestrated for yourself, beginning from the end, working all the way backwards to where you are now. And this is the way to attain any goal that you want. It is really easy to manifest things. It's really easy to get things. And I had this like insight like 2 seconds ago, because I went for a walk, and I get like information and stuff as well when I just like look out into nature. Like, it's so easy, you know. So I was looking at like this huge like viewpoint. So I'm on one end of the valley, and I'm like on the hillside on one end, and I can see all the way to the mountains on the other side. So I was observing like buildings and land and trees and the mountains, like from all the way from here to the other side. And I was thinking, like, you know, I can see the whole valley. Like, literally, we can just acquire anything. We just don't know that we can, because we are not aware of space. Like, we don't have any like spatial awareness. We're just like tied down to our everyday tasks, and we do what we have to do. We keep things running very monotonously, you know, because this is what we're used to. However, if we just look at things from a broader perspective and opened up more space within ourselves to see how expansive the world is and how much of it we have in our palms. This is why when you travel, you feel that you can do anything, and then you actually do expand mentally, and so your achievements also expand, your money expands, because when you travel and you get a sense of the world, you know that there is so much more than what you are perceiving from one vantage point or one viewpoint. You understand that there's so many perspectives to things, there's so many ways to get things, there's so many solutions to any problem. Like, there's so many opportunities in life. Every single day is a multitude of opportunities, is a entire new world for you to inject your divine focus into and to create something beautiful within. And we don't necessarily recognize this all the time. So I was looking at this viewpoint, and I was thinking, like, I don't have like any problems in my life. Like, I don't have any problems, you know. Like, I can literally get anything I want. I can do anything I want. I can be anybody that I want to be. Nothing is stopping me from anything. And that's it. And that's a feeling state. And that feeling state is a state that I aspire to be in all the time. And I want this for you as well. Like, feel this. Feel this. Don't just listen to what I'm saying, but feel the emotion of this. It's so exciting. It's so free. You know, like, we are free. And again, like, we just may not always realize this or understand this, because we are tied down to our monotony, to our schedules, to other people's opinions and other people's problems, which just keeps us very much in a one-track mind, you know, in like one personality, in one character, in one way of doing things. But we are not just one way. And the faster that you actually like evolve through different iterations of yourself, and the faster that you experience internal change, the more spiritually advanced you will be quicker, obviously, number one, but also number two, the more you'll be able to adjust to shifts. And shifts and changes will be like a normal part of your life. And this is really important. It's important to get comfortable with change and to have change be your norm, because things are always changing anyway in life. Life is just a series of change. It is change. They are one and the same. So when you can be adaptive to change, what happens is you not only do you conquer life or get ahead of it or create your own life, right? But it's also that, you know, you understand that time is yours to build within. Time is yours to do whatever you want with, you know. And everybody online that is making money online always has this pitch of, do you want to work for yourself? Because of time freedom. Like, time freedom is the reason why you should work for yourself. And it's true. And this is why I'm so passionate about building digital businesses as well and helping people with their digital businesses, because I have seen the power of having time for yourself to build a legacy instead of spending your time working somewhere. When you work for somebody, it's not good, it's not bad, it is what it is. And what it is an exchange of time. And that's like fine if you're okay with that, and if you need that, and if that can shape you. Like, the thing is about wherever you are, you have to make sure you are being invested into. You have to make sure that your personal development is occurring and you are on board with the character development and you are submitting to the situation, right? You are a student of the situation. Like, that is the most important thing in whatever career field that you are in, or whatever job you might be in, or even as an entrepreneur. Did you guys know that the CEO of Gymshark, have you heard of Gymshark? He made some plays in his business strategy that allowed for the brand to blow up because of him putting aside his ego and at one point stepping down from CEO. He stepped down as CEO and he appointed someone who was much more well versed in the art of clothing brand explosion, and he appointed that individual as CEO, and the brand blew up. He saw the vision and he put the vision before himself and his, position. Like, that is why Gymshark is so successful. I remember seeing it a few years ago when I was really, really into the gym, And I was thinking that this brand is so unique, and the material, the fabric is so different, and all the influencers are wearing it. And now, after studying his business plays, because he has a YouTube channel, the CEO has a YouTube channel, the founder, sorry, has a YouTube channel, and he describes how, he saw a need in the market to have, because Nike was not really giving the people what they wanted. They were spending so much money on advertising, but their clothes were just the same as they always had been. And I can attest to this. Gymshark and Nike are very different in their quality of fabric, in the way that they sit, in their color variety, everything. So anyways, so I saw a lot of I think it was 2019, around that time. I saw a lot of influencers wearing Gymshark and I was obsessed, and I really wanted Gymshark. Now I know, because of getting to understand his business plays, that he marketed solely to influencers and solely to celebrities. That was his marketing strategy, because he saw Nike spending so much on ads and not really improving their quality of clothing, not really growing as a brand. And Nike is a very successful brand, right? So he modeled his initial first few steps after Nike, and then he eventually pivoted. Seema! Pivoted, thank you. He eventually pivoted towards influencers, which is something that Nike wasn't doing yet. So these things make so much of a difference. Because why? Because Gymshark is revolutionary. It has set the precedent for other sportswear brands and clothing brands in general. Number one. Number two, this story shows you how important it is to put the vision, the long-term vision, above yourself and your personal ego and your perceived identity. Number three, when you work for yourself, you understand that you have to literally face all of the stuff that you have been pushing down or ignoring, right? And you have to become very mentally disciplined. Entrepreneurship is all about mental discipline. You can't have any gaps. There's no room for error, because if you take a hit, you're going to immediately take a hit, and you're going to notice it, and everyone else will notice it, and the net worth of your business can fall, and people's salaries can get affected. So many things are at stake when you have a business. So that's why, if you really want to grow up, man, start a business. But it's not just that. I mean, a lot of people get into business for the money, which they'll soon find that is the least important thing because anything that you make, you reinvest it anyway back into the business, because you eventually want to scale as much as you can so that you can exit, right? And this is the thing that I actually like battled with for so long when it came to like brand building, is that I didn't realize why there was a need to exit. Why do you want to sell your business that you worked so hard for and you invested so much into, like, and you know that you can keep growing it? That's the thing. You have to know when to stop. You have to know when to sell, basically. So if keeping the this is why like people really should be educated on like what to sell and what not to sell, because I think it was like, oh my god, what business was this? I was reading about it. There was a certain business, I forgot who it was, but they spent their entire lives growing this business, and then eventually they exited. I was gonna say exited. Oh my god, I can't. Okay. Eventually they exited, and they made out with like a couple $1,000s or something, like, and they spent their whole lives investing into this business, and at the end, like, it wasn't worth much, right? And so instead of exiting, what they should have done is pivoted it. I'm so over myself. Instead of exiting, what they should have done is pivoted within their business framework, grown it, okay, and then you exit when you're done. But a lot of people, they don't have the long-term vision in mind, and so this sets them up for failure ahead of time. Why would you want to be set up for failure ahead of time? You cannot look at things short term. Life is a long game. You're gonna be around for a while, so take it seriously, you know, and understand that you have the ability to grow things to such an exponential level. Like, do you think Elon Musk knew what he was going to do eventually, like later in his life? No, he didn't, probably, right? So it all starts with a vision. It starts with a personal mission, and it starts with wanting to fulfill a need in society, wanting to solve a problem or a few problems in society that you understand are plaguing people, or that, you know, or that you understand that the world needs in some way. We are geniuses. Like, how many times do I have to say it? Like, we are geniuses. So this is a little synopsis for you guys, and I want you to think about this, and I want you to take it seriously, because nothing is not in your control. Everything is within your grasp. Everything is within your reach. You have the ability to, just like I was looking out at literally the entire city that I live in, right? You have the ability to conquer. It's just that it's just that you need to expand your mental space. Because when we're facing a problem, we think that we are the problem. We think that we are within the problem. We don't have a grander picture of things, right? Or when we are depressed or stressed or facing something, we don't see the situation from the long game. We don't see the situation in the long run. We just see it for what it is right now. And this is a problem, because then we cannot solve it, number one. Number two, we cannot grow from the situation. We cannot learn what the situation is trying to teach us, right? And lessons always try to teach us that we are capable, because the spirit is so capable. The spirit is never born and it never dies. What have I taught you? The soul is never created nor destroyed. It's energy. So we are more than capable of bodying any situation that it is. If you want more revenue in your business, you got it. You got it. If you want a relationship success, you got it. You just have to go for it. You know what I mean? And you have to go for it in a way that is strategic, in a way that is patient, in a way that is you know, seeing the end goal in mind and working backwards, like I said. And trust your mind. Trust God's mind, rather. Because when you can sit in silence and meditation and listen to your intuition about a situation, God will speak to you. You will be able to understand what is in his mind, and you'll be able to completely understand the situation from this perspective, and you'll be able to see the situation that you're facing very clearly. You'll be able to see it for what it is, as another hurdle to pass, which is amazing, because the more hurdles that you jump over, the stronger you get. This is obvious. And the higher you can go too. You know, you grow in strength and in resiliency and in character and in, you know, emotional skill sets and in mental skill sets and your problem solving skills. And, you know, these things are skill sets that nothing and nobody can take from you. And they're skill sets that no situation can take from you. So understand that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I love you very much. This was today's information session. You can put your backpacks on as you leave. Thank you guys for being here. I love you very much. Homework. Let's talk about it. Homework for you guys, all right? I want you guys to write me in the comment section 3 sentences, okay? The first one is, going into 2025, what is it in 2024 that you learned, okay, about yourself? Number 2, what are you going to do differently in the new year? And number 3, how are you going to do it? Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more helpful and informative videos just like this. Thumbs up this video because it was a banger. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in the next one.